Hi guys, today is the 9th of February 2023 and I'm just counting down days to my last day of work. And sometimes you don't think about the impact that you have on people because earlier today, there was a service provider who came in here, the normal people who normally come in and out of this office, and I was like, I'm kind of saying my goodbyes to people. So I was like, from next month I won't be here, you'll find someone else. And this service provider was so sad. I didn't expect that. and and oh my god, I don't even have words. But this person was like, okay, now you have to give me your number, because like I'm used to coming here and just seeing you, and I normally go to a lot of offices, and in this office you didn't show me any attitude. You've always been happy, you've always been jovial, you've always just interacted with me nicely. And I didn't think much about it, but I had an impact on like, oh my god, I don't even have the right words, but I hope everyone I served felt something. I hope I never made anyone feel bad at any point, because such words, they make me feel nice. They make me feel nice. And I didn't expect that from this person. Like, guys, I just don't even have words. But I just wanted to come on here and document this. Like earlier today, someone came in here, and as I was saying goodbye, this person was sad that I'm leaving. Okay. And guys, it got me thinking, like, I know why I came to this point. Like, I know mostly why I'm resigning even without another plan, because I have reached my limits. And the reason as to why I have reached my limits is because of, like what the guy was saying, I'm always happy, I'm always jovial, I'm always showing up, just making them feel happy. But deep down inside me, I've always been feeling crappy. And I just knew that I had to put on a show, because it's work and because you're in customer service. Like, you have to show up, you have to serve people, you have to always be happy, even if you're feeling like crap. So I think you can only do something like that for so long until you can't anymore. And eventually your frustrations show up. And I think that's where everything just revealed itself. As I was filming about my 2022 lessons last year, and I was talking about how I need to just take care of myself and take care of my health and need rest, I meant every single bit of that, because I have been that person who just shows up and just do what needs to get done, even when I am feeling like crap. And eventually it caught up with me. And being that person, much was always expected from me. And I always gave and I always gave until I couldn't give anymore. So it's mostly my fault, I must admit that, because I never took breaks when I needed to take breaks. I just kept on showing up and being this jovial person for everyone and just making everyone happy, even though within me I was not as happy, and I just needed to take care of myself. And I didn't recognize that early. And I remember there was a personal thing that I was going through, and I just kept on showing to work. And then after some many months, I now just narrated to my colleague, like, this is what I've been through for the last couple of months. And it was like, whoa. And you couldn't tell. I just didn't know that you were going through that. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just me. And I need to change that about me, because I don't know. I'm just glad that I'm doing this, because I can have the much rest that I need. It's about time I just took care of myself. And I think I have made I have made the best decision. And for me to get to this point, I think I can only also blame myself for tolerating so much. But mostly it was because of fear of the unknown, fear of, the way you can fear like losing your job and then being jobless, and then you have a child who is depending on you, and you don't have anyone else to depend on. So I think much of it was coming from a place of fear, but at the end of the day, it made me miserable. Like every single day, I became more and more miserable. So this person made me realize, like, yeah, I've really been showing up for people. I've really been, not that it's not a good thing, but as I was showing up for people, I wasn't showing up for myself. And as my son is almost turning 5, and they say that between 0 to 5 is the age where they pick up on most of the things, and it's where they like build characters and everything. And if I not to say that I have failed, but if there was something that I had failed to do between 0 and 4, now this year it's the time to make up for it. So going to my son going to turning 5, from 4 to 5, I am going to be like a present mother, a full-time mother. It might mean that I might not be able to give him all the nice things in the world, but I believe my presence is more important, more than anything else. And that makes me not feel bad about my decision. So yeah, as I continue to say my goodbyes, I will just listen to what people will have to say about me. And if anyone wants to be on camera, you can see them here, and I'll tell them to just speak anything they thought of me, like during the past 5 years. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So, see you later. Today is on a Saturday, the 11th of February, 2023. And guys, I'm just so glad that this is my last month here, because you can imagine it being on a Saturday, and my shift is over right now, but my colleague, who's calling right now, by the way, is gonna be late. And these are the things that I've been dealing with, because on a Saturday, my son is home. I'm supposed to be spending time with him, but every time it's like I have to be late to get home, and by the time I'm getting home, I'm tired, and it's like I'm not spending quality time with him at all. So guys, you see why I'm quitting? You see? These are the things, because of all days to be late. Why on a weekend? Like, and tomorrow on Sunday, I'll be here the whole day by myself. So you see, this weekend, I'll have not spent any quality time with S. So these are, it looks like a small thing, but to me, it's a big thing. Like, I can't be living like this anymore. I can't. Right now, I just want to go home to my baby, because I know tomorrow I won't be there the whole day, and by Monday, he's back to school. So yeah, half an hour late, that's okay, but more than an hour late, that's just being disrespectful and not respecting someone's time. So I'm going to head home. Anyway, I'm just glad that this is my last month. Guys. Hi guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Just checking in, and I'm still on countdown mode. Today is on the 12th of February 2023. It's on a Sunday, and I'm still at work, but at least I'm counting down days. So I'm so excited that let's just say that this is one of my last Sundays to be at work. I think I have like one more Sunday and then I'm done. D for done for good. And it makes me sad, not the D for done, it makes me sad to be at work on Sundays, especially when you see people like moving around with their families, kids running around and stuff, and I'm like, oh, my ace is at home. And to be honest, some Sundays I used to come with ace to work because I'm like, no, you're coming with me, I don't care. Not that because it's tough. It's just tough seeing people with their families and knowing that you have left your child at home the whole day to go back to him in the evening, and then it's time to sleep, and then tomorrow is school. Like, I'm just happy that I'm finally going to be done with this chapter on my life. Can't wait to start the new chapter, and I'm stepping into an unknown time of my life, but I don't care as long as I spend quality time with my son as he grows up, and as long as I'm there to influence his decision makings and stuff. Because another thing that I didn't talk about before, like what made me to come to this decision, like of resigning, is because as I was taking S to Mombasa early this year to just spend the holidays at my mom's, I was to leave him behind, so I left him behind. And as I was coming back home to Nairobi alone, my mom told me like, hey, I need to talk to you about something. I have noticed like a change in behavior on S. Like, be mindful of the people you leave him with. Like, the nannies that you are employing, some of them are not a good influence on him. So just be mindful, even as you are employing people to be with him. Just vet and be on the look, because some of these behaviors that he's developing, it's not him. That's what my mom was saying. Like, they had noticed from the birthday period that, like my mom and my auntie, that my son was developing some weird behaviors. And I'm like, I can't win. I can't just win with this. Like, I have to drop one. It's either I'm a mother or I'm working all the time. So I came back to Nairobi and I was thinking a lot. The whole of January, I was just battling my thoughts and like, you know, the fear of the unknown, like what if we die of starvation, because it's just me. I'm a one-man show in everything in his life, so I have no support, to be honest. I'm just doing everything on my own, but at the same time, it's like I'm sacrificing a lot. And is it worth it at the end of the day? Is this job worth me sacrificing my motherhood journey? Like, I just had to ask myself those tough questions. Like, what am I gaining from this job that is so important that I can just let go of my journey, as like I can just let go of my responsibility of motherhood and stuff. And I was like analyzing it. It's like, no, this job is not even gaining. It's not even, the only thing that this job is doing is just keeping me in Nairobi, to be honest. That's just it, like paying my bills. So what if I can find alternative means of paying my bills and still spend time with my son? So that's what I'm going to be figuring out the next couple of weeks. Like, I need to just figure things out and see what life has in store for me. But this job is not it. See, I'm here on a Sunday and my son is not here, and I didn't come with him today. I would have come with him today, because most Sundays I do that. I just come with him because I'm like, no, Sunday is family day and I'm not about to spend it apart from my son. But today I had a lot of things to do, so I just left him behind. But yeah, that was the other thing that influenced me to make the decision. It's like, No. And it's true, when you become a mother, it's not about you anymore. Everything revolves around your child. If I was to relocate today to another country, I will have to think about S. If I was to do something, I'll still have to think about him. And at this age, he's still young. He's still not able to like have a phone so that he could just FaceTime me all the time. I will have to rely on people, and relying on people is what I don't have right now. I don't have people to rely on to help me with this journey. I don't know if I'm making sense. But if I had reliable people, like if I was to be somewhere like right now out of the country for like a couple of months doing something, and someone will just be in charge of making sure that S FaceTimes me every single minute and stuff, I think that would be a cool thing to do. But when you're doing it all on your own, like I'm in Nairobi on my own, and I just have to rely on nannies to take care of my son, and you see, that's tough. So instead of me relying, I just want to do it, to just be there until S is of the age where he can have a cell phone. He can pick up the cell phone on his own and just FaceTime his mom, and I think that will be cool. So for now, since he's still young, I think this is a necessary step that I'm taking in my life, and I have no regrets so far. And even if we starve to death, I won't even have regrets by then. But hey guys, I'm going to figure it out. I have a couple of weeks to figure out what the next step is, and I'll be here to inform you. And guys, if I was on my deathbed right now, would I be saying, oh yeah, I aced that job? Nah. I will be regretting not spending enough time with my son. For real, for real, for real. That will be my biggest regret. So why wait till I'm on my deathbed to take an action? No. The time is now. So guys, I'll keep you updated on this journey as usual. Stay tuned and kindly subscribe if you haven't already. Jamani, I'm begging you guys every day here to subscribe. Just do it. Okay, subscribe, like, share, comment, and I'll keep you updated, guys. Today is Monday, the 13th of February 2023, and surprisingly, Monday is not my worst day of the week. I think it's because Tuesday is, or was, but it still is, my off day. So I would hate coming to work on Sundays, but I will love coming to Monday knowing that it's almost Tuesday and I'll be off. I hope I'm making sense. So Monday is not my worst shift, but I will say Sunday is my worst shift. I hate the Sunday shift with all my heart. Oh my God, I hate coming to work on Sunday. I hate it. Sunday, and I used to hate coming to work on Thursday. That was because Thursday was my longest shift back when it was 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Oh my God, I also used to hate the Thursday shift. But then the hours were reduced to 7 p.m. and they were not as bad. So Thursday is no longer my worst shift. But Sunday, especially during those times where I used to get off at 9 p.m. and then you have to wake up early again on Monday. Oh my God, I dreaded the Sunday shifts. And then on Sunday, there were no serious inquiries. You know, people are just out for the outings and they just say like, oh, let us go and inquire. There were no serious inquiries on Sunday most of the time. It was just a bunch of people wasting your time. Okay, it's my job to serve everyone, but some people are just not serious people. So yeah, I just hated the Sunday shift. But while people were hating Mondays, like waking up on Monday, I never used to hate waking up on Monday. I was okay with waking up on Monday because I knew that finally I get to get a break the next day. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later. I'm just counting like 1 week to go. One week. And I'm from talking to my potential replacement over the phone, and she was just asking for my advice, like, what should I consider while coming there? Like, what do I need to know? And I was like, of course, because she has a small baby as well, I'm like, yeah, go there, but don't stay for long. Boy, that's bad advice, but it's the honest advice. I'm like, go there, just do your job, but bear in mind that your baby is growing and the baby will soon start school, and you'll be here working weekends, so you won't be able to see your baby. And she was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But other than that, I was like, the most important advice that I have given her is to negotiate her salary before she even starts. Because once she starts working here, she will not be able, there's always no room for negotiations with this company. Like, everyone else who has ever tried to go and negotiate their salary, it has just been a disaster, except for a few people, unless you're a favorite. Like, of course, there are some favorites. When they go and negotiate for their salaries, they listen to them. But if you're just there, like, they don't consider you as somebody important, there's always like you being shut down. There's no room for negotiation. So that's what I told her. Before you even sign that contract, make sure you first negotiate your salary so that you can begin at like somewhere, because that I know that lady, and I'm happy that she's the one who is replacing me. She's a good lady, so when I can just come back here and say hi without feeling foreign. But I hope she takes my advice, because anyway, I'm here to check in. 1 week to go. So of course I'm still working weekends, so it's like how many days? Like 10 days. Okay, 10 days to go. I'll talk to you some other time. Bye. Today is the 18th of February 2023, and it's just funny how the universe works. Like, when you surrender to the universe, it's just funny how things are working for me right now. Because the other day I was talking to a long-term friend of mine. He was my colleague kitambo, and I was like, hey, I'll be moving back to Mombasa potentially in April, and I need to keep myself busy in the meantime because I have content creation. So I want something, but not something maybe permanent. And this person offered me something to do in March. Like, he has undertaken a project and he will need some assistance. So I'll come in and help with the project. And I'm like, I didn't expect that, because this is just like a conversation that I was having. And then the other day, as I was coming to work, I met someone and we were just talking like casually, and this person was asking me like, oh, you're going to work, where do you work and stuff. And I was like telling this person everything, and I'm like, but I'm just working until the end of the month, and then I just figure things out from there. And like, what did you do and stuff? And I was like, I did this media and communication. And I'm like, and he's like, oh, I work at this like production house and stuff, and sometimes you get opportunities of this and this, and there's an opportunity coming up, so give me your number and then I'll give you a call. And then now today I've served a client, and oh my god, I was just telling this person, oh, by the way, you can check me out on YouTube. My YouTube page is Fenny Farah. I do like lifestyle content and everything. You can just check it out and feel free to subscribe. And then this person was like, oh, let me check it out right now. So he went to my YouTube page and started scrolling at the content that I have, and those YouTube shots over there. They say like, oh, so it looks like you can act. And I was like, yeah, have you gone to auditions? I'm like, no, I haven't had time. Like, today is a weekend and I'm here at work. Like, there's literally like I haven't had time to go to auditions. I've always been working. So maybe I'll start going to auditions in March. And he was like, I do like, he's a teacher. He does plays as well, like in the music festival, in the drama festivals. What I was just talking about the other day in my video. And he was like, he would like for me to, because guys, hata nakosa maneno. Isn't the universe interesting? Isn't like all these opportunities are coming to me, and they're the right opportunities, the things that I've always wanted to do. It's now just for me to sit down and analyze and see what I'll pursue, like what opportunity I'll go with at this moment. Trust the process, guys. Trust the process. And most importantly, believe in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. When you believe in yourself, things work to your favor. Okay? I'm like, all of a sudden, I've been looking for jobs for like literally the past 5 years, and I was not getting the kind of opportunities I wanted. And now that I've quit my job without anything to do, like without any plan, opportunities are coming to my like, what the F? Hey guys, I don't know. So I guess I'll just see. Deep down, I want to just sleep, wake up, relax, do my content creation, and move on with life. But I know I don't have that luxury because I still have to make money for my son because he's in school. So I'll have to choose one of these opportunities and move on with it. But I'm still doing content creation in the meantime. I'm not giving up on content creation. Like, this is my baby. This is what I want to do, like long term. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell you, like, so far that's where we are at. There are 3 opportunities on the table, and I just have to figure out what I'm going to do next. Today is Friday, the 24th of February, 2023, and it's my last Friday here at work. Well, I'm so excited. And yesterday I had a shitty Thursday. Thursday being one of the longest shifts, like the full shifts, because I get out at 7 p.m. In the morning, there were meetings back to back. And then as soon as the director left, the internet started having issues. And I was confidently calling the internet provider, like, hey, kindly check our internet. What's wrong? Only to be told that the internet had not been paid. So now I start following up with the finance department, and it's like, oh, the finance manager is on leave and stuff, and like I had to stay through the full shift without internet. The ghetto. Anyway, I made it through the shift. So today is Friday. I woke up very early in the morning, and then I was like, no, I'm not ready to deal with this day. I prepared S for school because he was going for a trip. Then I just went straight back to bed. Woke up later and now came for the afternoon shift. So luckily the internet has been paid now. I'm hoping to have a good shift moving forward. So how many days? Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. 3 days to go. In the spirit of saying goodbye, someone is actually getting us pizza. Oh my God, makes me feel valued. And I know not everyone is valuing like what I did for the past 5 years, and that's okay. But for some people to recognize my efforts like this and just do something like that before I go, that makes me happy. So let me wait for the pizza to get here so that I can devour it. It's almost 6, so that's basically going to be my dinner. guys, I'm back home. So my Friday was not as shitty as my Thursday. And I'm just winding up the day. I've poured myself a glass of wine, and I'm just so happy. At least one person appreciates my effort for the work that I have done for the past 5 years. So cheers to new beginnings. Cheers to all the weddings that I have missed. Cheers to all the funerals that I have missed. Cheers to all the parties that I have missed. Cheers to all the deaths that I could have gone to. And cheers to new beginnings. Oh, I said new beginnings. Okay. Cheers. Just cheers in general. And cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers to taking my power back. Cheers to gaining control over my life. Cheers to all those weekends that I could have spent with S and I didn't get to. Cheers to so many things. Cheers to freedom. And before I forget, cheers to also the girls' trip that I have missed. All the girls' trip that I have missed, either because that weekend I was working or I just couldn't afford because I was poorly paid. Cheers to that as well. And cheers to the times that I would have wanted to travel back home and I still couldn't afford to do it. Same reason, poor pay. Cheers to that. Cheers to burying the past. Cheers to the future, to the beginning of a wonderful life for me, and all the prosperity that I can wish for, and all the success. Cheers to it. Last Saturday, the 25th of February 2023, and to be honest, I was struggling to wake up. And normally I don't have the alarm on during the weekends, but guys, I have a natural alarm, a 4-year-old boy, a very annoying alarm. So I have no choice but to still wake up early, even on the weekends. And today seems like it's going to be a busy day. It's like so many people are coming in. So I just wanted to wrap up this video. Today is my last Saturday, the 25th of February. And I hope the next 2 days will be smooth, because tomorrow, Sunday, I'll be here the whole day. And then Monday, I'll be in the morning until 2. Of course, I don't know if I'll get out at 2 exactly, but yeah. So Monday is my last day here. So thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment, and share. And let me know what you think of my videos. Just give me feedback, because right now I'm stuck with you guys. So I need feedback. And yeah, subscribe, like, comment, share. Goodbye.